and welcome to Score ERP. In this tutorial, we'll be going through how to import and export data in Score ERP using both Excel sheets and Google Sheets. One of the biggest advantages of Score ERP is how easily businesses can migrate from traditional spreadsheet-based workflows into a fully integrated ERP environment without complicated setups or technical processes. So let's get started. For this demo, we'll begin by importing sales orders into Score ERP. First, we go to the sales order section. From here, click on the three dots in the top corner. Then select Import and click Add Data Import. Once the data import page opens, the document type is automatically selected as sales order because we enter the import process directly from the sales order module. Alternatively, if you open the data import tool directly from the main menu, you can manually choose whichever document type you want to import. For this example, we'll continue with sales order. Next, we select the import type. You can either insert new records if you're adding fresh data into the system, or update existing records if you want to modify records that already exist. For this tutorial, we'll select Insert New Records. We have another useful option called Submit After Import. If this option is enabled, Score ERP will automatically submit the imported records once the import is completed successfully. If disabled, the imported entries will remain in draft mode, so you can review and verify them manually before submission. Now we click Save. Next, we'll download the import template. As you can see, the mandatory fields are already selected automatically by the system. If needed, you can also add additional fields depending on your business requirements. For now, we'll continue with only the mandatory fields selected. We'll generate a template with 5 records. Then click Export. Once the file is downloaded, we can open the Excel sheet. It provides a properly structured template, which makes data entry very easy and organized. You can also export the template with sample data if you want a better understanding of how the entries should be formatted. Now here is a very important note. Always leave the ID column completely empty. The ID field is automatically generated by Score ERP, and manually entering values there can interfere with the system-generated records. So anywhere you see the ID field, simply leave it blank. Now we'll begin entering our data. For the customer names, we'll add Flipkart and 2-Star Beauty. For the items, we'll enter server and LG 32-inch monitor. Then we set the delivery date accordingly. Once all the entries are completed, we simply save the Excel file. Now let's return back to Score ERP. Inside the data import page, we attach the Excel file. Click Upload. Then click Start Import. Score ERP now processes the data and validates the entries automatically. Once the import is completed, we go back. And as you can see, the import has been completed successfully. Now let's verify the imported records. We return to the sales order section. Here we can see the sales orders that were just imported into the system. Currently, these entries are in draft mode. This allows users to review the records before finalizing them and verify the information. Once everything looks correct, we simply select the records, click Actions, and then Submit. Now the sales orders are officially submitted and fully processed inside Score ERP. This workflow makes it extremely easy for businesses transitioning from spreadsheets into ERP systems, because they can continue working with familiar Excel formats while benefiting from the automation and structure of Score ERP. Now let's look at another example using attendance import. We go to the Shift and Attendance module. Then open Attendance. Again, click the 3 dots. Select Import. Then add Data Imports. Now we select Attendance as the document type. The import type will remain Insert New Records. This time, we'll enable Submit After Import, so the attendance records are automatically submitted once imported. Then download the template as Excel. Score ERP also supports Google Sheets integration, allowing businesses to work directly from cloud-based spreadsheets as well. For now, we'll continue with Excel. We generate the template with 5 records and keep only the mandatory fields selected. Again, remember to leave the ID column completely empty and let Score ERP generate it automatically. Now we enter the attendance details. We can modify the attendance status as present, absent, half-day, or any configured attendance status based on company policies. Once the data entry is completed, we save the file. Now we return to the data import page. Attach the attendance file. Click Upload. Then start import. Once the process is completed successfully, we go back and verify the records. Inside the attendance section, we can now see the attendance entries that were imported just moments ago. This makes bulk attendance management extremely efficient, especially for organizations handling large employee databases. Now let's see how export works inside Score ERP. We open the Data Export tool. First, we select the export file type. We'll choose Excel. Now let's export the attendance records. We select attendance as the document type. Then choose whichever fields we want included in the export file. For this example, we'll select a few important fields such as employee name, attendance status, and date. Once exported, the Excel file is generated instantly. As you can see, all the attendance data is now available in a clean and organized spreadsheet format. This includes employee names, attendance status, and attendance dates. Now let's export another example. This time we'll export the items list. We select items and click Export. And as you can see, all the item records are successfully exported from Score ERP into Excel format. This flexibility allows businesses to easily share reports, analyze data externally, maintain backups, or continue working with spreadsheet-based operations whenever required. With Score ERP, businesses can smoothly transition from traditional Excel and Google Sheet workflows into a powerful centralized ERP environment without disrupting their existing processes. Simply upload your sheets, import your records, and let Score ERP handle the rest. No complicated technical setup. No manual repetitive entry. Just faster operations, smarter workflows, and better business management. Whether you are managing sales orders, attendance, inventory, accounting, HR, or operational data, Score ERP simplifies every process through intelligent automation and seamless data handling. Thank you for watching this Score ERP import and export tutorial.